Hi everyone, welcome to Woolswap episode 30. Oh gosh, it's been a while since I've been on here and I didn't realise until I looked it up this morning actually how long it's been, and it's been exactly a month today. But anyway, here I am, and just so in case anyone doesn't know who I am, I'm Gail from Woolswap, and I'll just explain a little bit about Woolswap. So Woolswap is a yarn matching service that I run every 2 months where I match, you sign up, you pay a small fee, and then I match you up with another yarn lover from around the world or within your own country, and then you exchange yarny parcels. So it's a bit like the pen paling of for wool lovers. So the next swap is actually open on the 1st of May. So if you've been sitting on the fence and wanted to see if you wanted to have a go of Woolswap, I'd challenge you to go on when registrations will be open on the 1st. So pop onto my website, I'll put the link down below, and register and have some fun. So I've got quite a bit to talk about today. I've got, I'm going to show you my Woolswap parcel that I got from the lovely Darlene in Canada recently, and I'm going to talk about some yarn purchases that have arrived, some happy mail, and also some work in progresses that I'm working on. Okay, let's get straight into it. So so when I have an uneven amount of wool swappers sign up, I participate because I love participating. I love sending people packages of goodies and also receiving. So I was very lucky in the January round to swap with Darlene, who's a regular wool swapper from Canada. Hi Darlene, if you're watching. And she very kindly sent me a fantastic parcel which I wanted to share with you today. So prior to us posting out our parcels, we chatted on email quite a few times, and we came up with how much yarn we wanted to send each other, and also and it's the first time I've ever done this, but we decided on sending one lot of the one colour so that we could knit an actual project. And I thought, what a fabulous idea. So this is one of my tips for Woolswap, is if you, just so you don't want to be disappointed, like you've sent quite a bit and you only receive some small amount back from your wool swapper, or vice versa, what you need to do is I strongly recommend that you communicate, and you can do that. Email I do suggest, but on social media through direct messaging and stuff like that. And just make sure you're clear with your wool swapper how much you're actually going to send each other and come to an agreement. And that way you still get a surprise, but there's no disappointment when you both open up your parcels and go, oh wow, I was expecting more, or oh, I should have sent more, or so I highly recommend that. So okay, so I wanted to show you, I've got a bundle of stuff. I'm coming to you from my couch today. Oops, sorry. So I wanted to show you what I actually got. Just lost my place in my notes. Okay, so I got this big, wonderful bag. This is a screen printed bag. Love, love, love. So this is my Woolswap parcel. So I gave Darlene just kind of colours I liked. That I wanted sock yarn or 4-ply yarn because as most of you know, I live in Brisbane in Queensland, Australia, and it's quite a hot climate. So anything kind of thicker than that is, I just couldn't wear it. I do have some like DK sweaters and beanies and stuff like that, but yeah, anything too hot, just we don't get the use out of it because we have quite mild winters. Thank goodness, we are quite lucky in that respect. Okay, so what have we got? So I've got another little bag. I'm just randomly going to show you what's in here. So this is kind of like a little mini project bag, and inside here I got a lip gloss, a whole heap of like beauty masks, which is such a good idea. I've never tried these, but one night I'm feeling a bit tired and need a bit of a refresh, I might give them a go. So like peel off masks, so that should be fun. I got a little thing of soak, wash my little goodies with. I got some stoppers for the end of my double pointed needles. which will be very much come in handy. I got a Love Knitting, it's like a little stick pick up stitch thing that's on a keychain, so if you've dropped some stitches down further in your work, these are perfect. Oops. I got a little cute little tin that slides, and inside is all these little stitch markers, so that's fabulous. Love the little tin, so cute. And it's got a little slide thing, so cute indeed. What else is in here? Oh, some buttons. I never think to send buttons, but that's such a good idea. Yeah, and there's a little love heart, match the Woolswap kind of logo, so I do like that. And what else? Oh, some more little project keepers. They're cute too. So that was kind of cute. All these little things come in this little cute little, you could put all your notions in here, or it is actually lined this bag, so I could probably use it as a makeup bag, maybe. See how it goes. So I'll stuff all those back in there. So that was a good little, just to put some little extras in. This is a perfect parcel to give you some ideas on what to put in your wool. If you're the first time wool swapper, or you're stuck for ideas for your wool swapper, this is perfect. Okay, let's have a look. It's like a little surprise. It's like a Santa sack. Okay, so these are all new to me indie dyers. So I've got this beautiful yarn. This is from what's called Wool You Knit. What you imagine you create. Pink Parade is the colorway. It's actually from a company in Canada. These are all Canadian yarns, and these are, I've never tried any of these, so I'm very lucky. It's actually from a company called Yarn Indulgences, who I've never heard of before, but this is fabulous. And this is made from Peruvian highland wool, hand dyed in Canada. So this is fingering, 100 grams, and the colorway, like I said, Pink Parade, and it's kind of, if you have a look, it's like a little tonal, which I like. So it's gonna knit up fantastic. And she got me ooh, 3 skeins of these, so I was very lucky. So I got 300 grams of this. So this is gonna, I said to her I wanted to knit like a short sleeve tee, so this will be perfect. Haven't quite, I did have a pattern in mind, but I'm always changing my mind, so yeah, so that's beautiful. So there was that, and then I got this beautiful, this is kind of green aqua. I think the lighting might be not show the aqua, but it's definitely got aqua. It's got like browns and kind of like a mustard color. And this is from a company called Good Vibrations Fiber Arts Studio, and supplies from St. John in Canada. And this is 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, 10% nylon, hand dyed. So that's gonna make I'm really into the kind of, I will show you my socks, stripes at the moment, like the self-striping. Normally I do my crazy with all my little itty bitty bits, my own little self-striving sock. Ooh, sorry, but these ones are looks self-striping, so I can't wait to cast that on. So yeah, so that's so nice and soft, and it's got to be the cashmere in that. Beautiful. Okay, so I got that, so I was very spoiled. And then the last one, I've got this beauty, and this is from Polka Dot Creek hand dyed yarn, classic sock, from Air Dry, Alberta, Canada. And this is charcoal, and this is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon fingering weight. And I kind of jumped for joy when I saw this in my parcel, because I am knitting a jumper in the tweeds with it's actually with hedgehog fibers. It's called Graphite, the colorway, but I've been struggling, and I think I'm going to run out, so I've been struggling. And when I've matched, this matches perfectly, so it's like she knew. So fantastic. So I'll be able to add that to my in the tweed, so I know where this skein is going. I don't very often knit with black. Obviously if I knit at night it's a little bit hard on the eyes, but black can look stunning in some jumpers. So yeah, so that's the yarn. And then yes, there's still more. Another little project bag. This is kind of cute too, and this is by the Loop. Oh, sorry, I have to take my glasses off to look at that. The Looped or Modern Fibercraft. I think it's a store in Canada. So it's kind of like a little handmade sock one that goes up like that. So perfect. So I can knit lots of socks. This will come in handy. And what else has she got? There's lots of surprises in here. I like this little funky thing. It's a DIY knit accessories. So you can actually knit your own little necklace. How cool is that? I'll give that a go. I think that's pretty cool. I've never seen anything like that before, so it's a little bit special. And oh, I'm a journal freak, so I got a little cute little llama or alpaca, cute little journal. So this will be good. Putting all my knitting notes in there. That's cute. Girls got to have a journal. And what else we got? Some highlighter tape. Now I've just started, because we only just recently bought a printer. We haven't had a printer for years because we kind of never needed to print anything. But since we've been kind of working from home, we've got one. And I have found that I'm actually been printing off my patterns. So this is perfect to know where you're up to with a knitting chart or just where you're up to in your pattern. So yeah, some highlighter tape. And this cute little pyramid bag. And inside is a tape measure. Fantastic. So all good stuff. So yeah, super spoiled. So thanks Darlene if you're watching. Fabulous. And she got my parcel and I got her some yarn from an Aussie dye skein yarn, and I got all the same kind of colour, so I think she liked it. So hopefully I'm waiting to see what she knits up with it. So yeah, fabulous. So there you go. If you're looking for ideas to what to put into your if you're a March wool swapper, what to put into your parcel. If not, you got some ideas for the next one coming up if you sign up. Okay, so next on my list is some yarn purchases. So I kind of, I made a pact at the beginning of the year not to buy as much yarn because, hey, I have tons of yarn, a lifetime of knitting. So, but you know what, I just can't resist. And then when I buy some stuff from my wool swappers, of course I have to purchase for myself. So so here's the company I was just talking about before. One of my favorite Aussie dyes is Skein, and you should check them out. I'll put the link down below. Anyway, actually for Darlene, I got this mohair silk lace. Oh my goodness, they do it in they do it in a wide range of colors, and you can ask them to custom dye any of their existing colorways for any of their other yarns into this. Oh my God, so soft. So I was scouting around for some for one of my current wool swappers, and I won't show you that one because it is going out to that person, but I had to buy myself something, so check this out. I'm going to, I have a lot of green yarn, which I love green, and I'm going to knit a green top, but I thought I'd just intertwine with some of this in between it. So yay, super excited. This came the other week, and as always, very good quality. So I'll give you their link to their website down below. But it was so soft. Oh, I just want to squish it all day. Woo. Okay, and then the other stuff I have. So I discovered, always on the lookout for new indie dyes, and I discovered a new one local to me. So they're actually in a suburb of Brisbane, and never heard of them before. And actually one of my wool swappers from Scotland, of all places, put me onto them. and because they sell vegan yarn, and this particular wool swapper was interested in getting only vegan yarn. And yes, there is a thing, and yes, if you have a look, you'll find a lot of dyers are actually doing it, so either cotton or bamboo, stuff like that. So I was on there having a look, and then I saw, oh my god, she makes just beautiful other yarn, and I managed to purchase this beautiful set here. Oh my goodness, my hair's not doing very well today. Okay, so the name of the dyer is VK Yarns, and I'll put a link to her. She's got an Etsy store. I'll put a link to her store. And this one is called, so it's 4-ply fingering. So there's 3, I got a pack of 3 because I was sold as 3, and they are all slightly different. So this one's called Terrazzo, and oh my goodness, it just has purples, yellow, red, aqua, green, grey, like a light grey. I kind of like the light grey. So this is that one. And this one is 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. So that's one. They're really close in colour, but grey opal. So this one is more grey, doesn't have as much prominent of the colours. These are just a little bit flecks through them. And the last one, which has a bit more solid colour, it's called Dancing Rainbows. And it's got pops of colour there, love it. So this one's going to be either a shawl or another short sleeve tee. I'm just obsessed with short sleeve tees at the moment. But yeah, look at that. VK yarn. So I will put her details down below. I reckon you should go check it out. I didn't even know, she's on my back doorstep. Didn't even know. That's the great thing about Woolswap, is I'm connecting with so many people from around the world, and they're all discovering great indie dyers, and I'm always on the lookout for ones to be vendors, of course. So if you know of any that you think would be a good fit, let me know in the comments below, and I'll contact them and see if they're interested. So those are my purchases. Yeah, those are my purchases. I have got some other stuff that came for one of my Woolswappers, but I didn't buy anything myself, so I won't show you that, because otherwise I might ruin the surprise if she happens to be watching. And as some of you may know, once a month on Instagram I do a Woolswap giveaway, and I have mentioned before, but I will start doing the giveaways on here once I reach 100 subscribers. And I think last look this morning I was at 80, so yeah, only 20 to go, and then I'll start doing giveaways on YouTube. I probably won't do them once a month, maybe I'll just do them randomly. So, and with my giveaways, I'm very lucky that I actually get a lot of indie dyers want to send me some stuff, because how I operate is I like to support the small indie dyer businesses, or any small business in our crafty industry, and so I promote them, they give me a plug, so it kind of works. We're both getting kind of more exposure to more people from around the world. So anyway, the next giveaway, which will be in May, I'm just going to quickly show you, is some stuff from, sorry about the wrinkly stuff, is this beautiful skein of purple goodness from Dear Mina Yarns, and she's from America. She very kindly sent me this. Look at, check out the colours in that. Beautiful. So this is Super Sock, 75% merino, 25% nylon. The colourway Supernova. And so she sent me that. She sent me a little bag of stitch markers as well, so they'll go in the drawer. And this cute little kind of stand-up bucket project bag. It kind of was all folded and just stands up. It's like a little bag. So those will be in the giveaway for May, and you have to enter. You have to head on over to Instagram for that. but just keep checking back because there's no set date when I do those. I just randomly, when I get time and when I think it's ready. So that will be the next giveaway. So again, if you are an indie dyer or a project bag maker or stitch marker maker, and you're interested in me supporting you or collaborating with me, so just sing out, hit me up with a comment below, get in contact and we'll have a chat. Okay, so I think, what else is on my list? Okay, so I'm going to two work in progresses. I have about 20, and it's funny, I was out in the weekend with some friends and some of them I hadn't seen for a while, and one of my good friends, Steve, who's always liking all my knitting stuff on Instagram and Facebook, said to me, so what's happening in your knitting world? And I said, oh, you know, knitting this, knitting that. He goes, yeah, what's going on with that? I always just see half finished things on your posts. Can you not just solely concentrate on one project? And I went, no, I can't. I just can't do it. I get so far in and then I think, oh, I see something else. Damn you, social media. I see something else and I go, oh, I really want that pattern. So I'll go and buy that pattern and then I'll cast on, and then before you know it, you've got 20 work in progresses. So hit me up below if you're the same, or do you solely knit on the one thing? I wish I could do that. I solely wish I could do that. But anyway, after having a long in-depth conversation with my friend Steve, I thought, you know what, maybe I should try and finish some stuff. So that is my goal. And then it's quite funny, the next day I was online with my knitting group in Pittsburgh. Hi everyone. And my very good friend Ruth said, what are you doing? What are you knitting? We're meant to be knitting these socks together, because she sent me a skein of yarn from her local yarn store called Walker Yarns in Pittsburgh, and it was specially dyed to commemorate the actual store, because apparently the street that the store's on, all the buildings are all quite bright colours, so the colours match all those buildings. And my friend Ruth had sent it to me ages ago, and we'd been chatting about a month ago and said, oh, let's knit a pair of socks, we'll do it together. And I completely forgot. So I thought, oh gosh, I better cast on. So on Sunday, I cast on, and voila, I have one done. So I will just, I need to just get the, sorry, I need to get my project bag. I had it out with me today for lunch. So this is self-striping yarn. I'll grab the yarn. This is it here. And it has stellina in it, so it's sparkly. And the yarn is by Fibre Nymph Dye Works, and they are a local dyer to Pittsburgh, and this is called Bedazzled because it has 75% superwash merino, 20% nylon and 5% stellina, and the self-striping, and it has 6 stripes, and it's Grant Avenue, Millvale, so that's a suburb of Pittsburgh, pretty soon. So that's the thing, and yeah, and this is the end result. So we decided just to do vanilla sock. So a few years back when I was learning to knit socks, I came across Susan B. Anderson has a knitting pattern called SOS socks, and the pattern's especially designed for stripes. So I don't like my things matching, so I won't probably match them up. But anyway, this is the first one. So it has 6 color repeat. And this pattern has an afterthought heel, and I do like it because she does, when you put in your afterthought heel part, I know a lot of patterns only do 1 row, but she actually does 3, and trust me, it makes it easier to unpick it and then start again. So that's my first one, and I have started the second one, and trust me, it ain't gonna match. but I like it like that. So there's my, now I knit on double pointed needles as well. Let me know below whether you like to knit socks on your circulars with magic loop or double points. So these aren't going to match because, oh, it's going to go that way. You can see already. But I don't know, I just find them, it's a little bit fiddly when you do the cuff. And my normal cuff that I do is, I love 2x2 ribbing, but this one I just did 1x1. It's a little bit fiddly like the first couple of rows when you do with the double pointed needles, but trust me, once you get into it, I love it. But and the reason I don't, I've tried circular needles, when I knit, I get that gap down the side, and yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I practice and practice. It's like toe up. I'm not that good at toe up socks. I always do cuff down. So anyway, I'll be logging on to the Pittsburgh knitting group on Saturday morning, and I'll be proudly going, hey, look how much I did, Ruth. Woohoo! Because she was knitting hers 2 at a time. That's another thing I tried and didn't really like. So yeah, super duper. Now I was going to give these to my partner Dean, but I showed him and he went, nah, they got sparkly stuff in them. No way. So yeah, they'll be me. But I'll proudly wear them. Perfect. So the only other one I wanted to, like I said, I've got a million things on the go, is a cardigan that I've been working on called Marmy by Pen and Pip, and I started this on I have it written in my book, 19th of June. So I just wanted to show you, this is the book that I use for writing down all my knitting projects as I'm going, and I do all my like workings out here, and I have a little thing so you can put when you first started it and what sort of yarn you use, what size and everything. So I started this back on the 19th of June 2020. What do you use? Let me know what you use, if anyone's got any. I got given this in a Woolswap package one year, so I've never purchased it, or I don't know any others that have a little, but I think they're such a great idea. It's like a little knitting journal. And I think they do a crochet one as well. So, I don't know. I've still got heaps of pages left, but I kind of like it. And it's a good way to record. So I started these on the 19th of June. And I have frogged it once because I don't think I did the right size. I'm very lackadaisy in my, I can't even think of the word, swatching. In fact, pretty much hardly ever swatch when I knit. Most cases it works out, sometimes it doesn't, but I don't know. But anyway, I am knitting again with my favourite yarn dyer, skein, and this one I got a custom dye done. This is El Merino, and the colorway is Sol, S-O-L, and I love it. I love this mustardy kind of gold color. So this is 100% extra fine superwash merino. So I got 5 skeins of this custom dyed, and I don't know if anyone, I very seldom have ordered custom dyed yarn because I'm always so excited I want to get it straight away, but this didn't take very long at all. I think it was kind of like 3 weeks, maybe 4 by the time I placed my order and I got it. So yeah, so this is the pattern. I'm halfway through a row. It takes me about 20 minutes now to do each row, so let me, I might not be able to show you. Here we go. So I'm close to splitting for the sleeves. So it has quite puffy sleeves, and it has a panel of this It's called Honeycomb Brioche, which I think I'm doing the pattern right. There are a few little mistakes here and there, but I'm just going to own them, keep that in there. And the back is the panel in the back is that pattern as well, and then the sleeves are plain. Oh, that's inside out, sorry. You can't see it properly. Goodness. There we go. That's better. So you can see the panel. So it's going to be a cardigan, and the sleeves are plain, and then this bits. So I think I'm about four rows off from splitting for the sleeves, so that'll be good. Because I think that's the part I like to get to, and then once you're there, you know, you're just plain, well, not plain knitting, but you know, you're just knitting the body, and then you've only got the sleeves to go. So this is going to be a cardigan, and yeah, so in between the socks, I've solely been working on this. So it's starting to get a bit cooler here in Brisbane. We're in autumn. It's a bit cooler in the mornings, but perfect during the day, but a bit cooler at night. So I certainly do need a little cardigan just to chuck on, first thing in the morning and then at night. So I hope to get it finished. So stay tuned. I will be giving you all the progress on that. And yeah, well, that's about it, I think, for this time. So I hope you're all doing well, and sorry it's been a while since I've been on, but life gets in the way, and I've been busy doing a few other things. And just so you know too, I do have Woolswap chat, so I'm always on the lookout for anyone that wants to have a chat. So again, if you are a Woolswapper or know of any indie dyers that want to be interviewed by me, put the comments below and I can get in contact with them. I do have a couple lined up, so stay tuned. There probably should be one coming up in the next week or so, and that will be with, I won't say too much, but an Australian indie dyer. And yeah, so I hope you stay tuned for that. So if you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe, tell your friends, and I will catch you next time round on the Woolswap channel. So stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you next time. Bye.